Ready.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
They'll look to throw here.
He'll try and do this himself. And he will have a Commander's 1st down, and that should just about do it.
Now that's a killer, because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a 1st down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looked like, you're exactly right. Looked like a for-sure stop on 3rd, and then the tables turned. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Bring it. Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And they take a knee.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
As this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, ready, put.
Right up the gut. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Get it. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. How about a big hitter. 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That stop made by T.J. Watt.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Escapes the pocket. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Come on. Hey.
They give it to him again. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. From the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He dodged the tackle. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Fields on first down. Buying some time left. He's on the run, deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. 319.
Fields out of the gun. Gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. The Commanders have an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
Here we go.
They're looking at first down here.
Green Knight.
Fields throwing once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Don't jump.
Now Fields again. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
There defensively.
Here we go. Good. Go.
Another throw for Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan. Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Green 19, can I see that? Right.
Throwing again, it's Fields. It's caught by Wilson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here we go. Right.
Working inside the red zone. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. On the left side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Ready.
2nd down, looking for options. Dump off caught by his back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
70 Timberwolves.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. 1st down from the 42. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Let's go. Let's go.
He keeps it himself. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. The Steelers calling their 1st time out. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Gonna keep this one and go. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 7. Jason Myers set to
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standards they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He tries to sneak it. He only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. That's halftime of this
Exposing yourself.
Both teams and taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Now, anything over 45 yards, supposed to move slow. I'm going to show you on these recordings how these haters come out.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Supposed to move just like that.
It's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Now that's exactly the way you want to.
See, he got this method he like to use. Give me the ball first, and he want to score and then get the ball back and think I won't score. That's his method.
Rolling left, buying some time. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight. Tonight.
Fields throwing here. And this one's tipped and intercepted. And the Commanders getting the football back at the opposing 45. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly
Ball control.
the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
On 1st down, they'll run. He finds space, middle of the field. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Steelers now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw Fields. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Fields to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Delivered to the sideline. Smith and Jigba brings it in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Diving right side, got it! It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready?
Now Fields. Cut by Miller. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Headed out right. He's running with it. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
At their own 34-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
19, Panther 60, Panther 60, Mustang 19.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
On that play, he dropped me way back in the pocket. Strategic. Hey.
He's back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run here on first down. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
60 Eagles, 60 go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Nah, I don't drop myself back in the pocket like that. When I hike it, I just let it automatically do what it do. That's some game for you other players.
Brings us to the 2-minute warning.
That's why I get sacked so much. You ain't using your pocket. But I can tell when it's being manipulated, though.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to the well again.
So like I say, if I can prove in court that you manipulating the pocket, what else are you manipulating?
Picks up the first.
Everything.
Back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage. Your plays just like that one, where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready.
Another carry for him. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Really good.
It's a company
patience
roach.
right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient.
This ain't no hacker. This somebody work for the company.
Gain on the ground.
Acting like a roach with no sense.
Ready?
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Tag. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Ready.
Penalty moves him backwards. Here comes 2nd and 9.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Viking 18.
Running it after the penalty. They get 8 yards, and now only inches to go on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
The Steelers calling their first time out. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Let's go now. Smash. Ready.
He has it on the QB sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. This from 30 yards out. Myers' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Trying to push deep downfield. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Here we go. Move 58, move 58. Easy.
Fields out of the gun. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Nelson. Green 19, green 19. Go.
Now to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You never ever as an offense like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Hey, Ken. Green 19, green 19. Mayday.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. Well, Brock, we knew they were confident in the lead-up, that they could contend despite the hostile crowd they were going to face today, and boy, did they ever.